This is undoubtedly one of the most bizarre medical conditions in history. A man accidentally contracted an unknown virus, causing his entire back to harden into stone. Even what he coughed up was nothing but pure lime. Just as the doctor prepared to take a biopsy sample, she accidentally nicked a blood vessel. But to her shock, what came out wasn't blood. It was a strange, fine red sand. Terrified, Laura immediately tried to stop the flow with gauze, but it didn't work. And just as she stood there, unsure of what to do, something even more horrifying happened. In that critical moment, Laura quickly grabbed bandages and tightly wrapped the man's crumbling back, barely managing to save his life. It turns out that in the near future, a terrifying petrification virus has appeared on Earth. Anyone infected with this virus slowly begins to turn into stone. Even their cough produces nothing but lime dust. As time goes on, patients eventually harden completely into solid marble and die. Laura is a senior doctor at the hospital, but despite being an expert in this disease, she is completely helpless against it, forced to watch patient after patient slip away. After witnessing this for so long, she has grown numb to the suffering. But then, her worst fear becomes real. One evening, as she was getting her daughter ready for a bath, she noticed something strange. A small tattoo had appeared on her daughter's arm. She had no idea when it happened or how. The moment she saw it, Laura went on high alert. It turned out that just the day before, on impulse, Alpha had gone to a shady back alley tattoo shop and had a single word inked onto her skin. But society was already in chaos. The petrification virus was spreading rapidly, and more importantly, it was transmitted through blood and bodily fluids. There was no way to know if the tattoo equipment had been sterile.
Un salon tatouage, je sais pas. Qui t'a fait ça? Avec quoi?
Mais je sais pas. Un mec, on a squatté son appart, je le connais pas.
Alpha, caught in her rebellious teenage phase, looked at her mother with complete indifference, convinced she was overreacting. But Laura couldn't calm down. She stayed awake the entire night, overwhelmed with fear that her daughter might have been infected. So early the next morning, she took Alpha to the hospital for a blood test. But the hospital was overwhelmed. Lab samples had piled up endlessly, and they were told they would have to wait 2 full weeks in a world where this spreads through blood. What do you think happens next? Comment your guess and follow for part 2.